Okay, welcome back everybody for another video of Master Command. We're going to be continuing our Observation Corps playthrough. Our next task is to fight this encamped army, which I believe we're pretty much ready to do. I think our guys are fairly well outfitted, so I'm not going to mess around too much with the items. However, we do need... I could open a slot here and give them infantry hangers, and they'd be ever so slightly better. Okay. And now with that done, we do need to get our replenishment back. We have a couple of units that were wounded in that last battle, like our, what are these guys? The Panzer Skirmishers, our Russian Grenadiers, this Fusilier unit. So I'm going to try to drill for a day or two. I'm not sure how much ammunition we're going to burn through, but I think pretty much we're gonna go through ammunition until we've replenished some more, and then we'll fight this army. So let's go ahead and do that. Drill. We'll run out of ammunition there, and unfortunately we aren't quite up to strength here, nor are we like up to strength here. I could bleed. Oh, I could definitely bleed you guys. And maybe I'll bleed you guys for a little bit of ammunition too. And then let's drill another day. Okay. So we're only short like 300-ish men. I feel better about going into this battle, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's see what they're bringing. They've got some good Jaegers. They've got Freikorps veteran musketeers, Cantonist recruits, some Freikorps hussars. Okay. All right. Then I will pause here, and we'll be right back. All right, we're deployed and ready to move. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna march up to here, and we're going to hold a defensive position along here through these woods and then along this fence line. We're going to position our Lighthorn and Iron 6-pounder over here. Our 2 Iron 3-pounders are going to be here. Our Bronze 3-pounder is going to hold the road with canister. And then I'm moving up our new Bronze 6-pound gun over here to watch this flank. This is the more dangerous flank. They've got Freikorps veteran musketeers. They've got Freikorps grenadiers. They've got a veteran musketeer unit. These are going to be very strong units, and so we are putting our veteran fusiliers over here along with our bigger canister-wielding artillery. The Preobrazhensky are going to be over here with the Panzer musketeers. Russian provincial cavalry is going to be here too, because I feel like this side of the line is more likely to break faster, and so I'll have the provincial cavalry run in and clean up where possible. They do seem to be a little bit wider over here than I expected, but that's okay. We'll just have to match them with our own guys. Let's try to put these guys up on the hill. Get our artillery unlimbered. They have artillery? Yeah, they've got, looks like 3 batteries. Let's spread out our grenadiers here. And same here. Yeah, don't shoot the Jaegers. We're gonna have both of them focus on this unit. Their cavalry is still concentrated in the middle. I need to keep a close eye on them. Let's have our cuirassiers come over a little bit more this way. Looks like they do have hussars moving this way. Maybe we'll have our cuirassiers come back over here a little bit. Yeah, let's rock this guy right in front of us. Can we switch to buckshot and still hit him? We can. Let's advance a little bit more and get loading. Let's bring over our Russian musketeers because cavalry's coming over this way. And let's bring the cuirassiers over. Let's run these guys a little bit. Let's run our cuirassiers for a minute as well. Okay, what's happening at the other parts of the line? Commanders come back. Okay, let's charge in here. You can help out as well. Here, let's just switch over here. I know that you're gonna get charged. I didn't realize that these guys were getting smacked. Try to pull back the artillery a little bit. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to have you guys hold the line then, I think. What we're doing over here, float up canister. Yeah, those guys aren't going to be stable in time, unfortunately. Okay, looks like they got a few kills in passing. That's good. Let's not shoot at the Jaegers. The artillery, at least. Oh, somebody shattered. That must have been this artillery unit. Yeah, because the Panders are... yeah. Okay. Let's charge in here, hold your fire. Let's come provide some support over here. Okay, those... Hussars are coming back. Keep charging into them. Let's have you guys come around. Have you guys run for a minute. You guys hold your fire. Okay, open up. And since you guys are over here, you might as well charge into that artillery. Okay, that's one. Let's hit this one when your charge runs out. There we go. And then let's hit this last artillery unit. Oh, these Freikorps Jaegers are putting up a fight. Okay. And then once they shatter, I think that's it. Okay. So hopefully that, hopefully our artillery didn't get completely destroyed there when they shattered, but I'm not holding my breath on that one. I didn't realize that they were just getting shot at by the Jaegers. Yeah, it looks like they did, unfortunately, perish. We can replenish most of our losses, so I'm going to go ahead and take the money and ammunition. And I'm going to reduce the amount of morale damage that we're taking. Actually, didn't we already have that? I might have just taken it twice. Yeah, so now we're doubly taking less morale damage. This is for our line brigades, so let's give them better accuracy. And let's work on our replenishment. And our ammunition. Let's drop your ammo to pop off these guys. Okay. And then let's see if we got anything that was good. And we got some things that we can sell. We also got these ramrods. Man, that really stinks to lose that unit. We'll have to replace him now. Here, take these excellent basket hilt hanger swords, and you can have the good ones. I can turn into a converged musketeer unit. So let's go ahead and do that. You guys still need one more point. Ooh, that means you need even more manpower. Which is kind of rough. Okay, we can sell off this Holsteiner horse. And this. And we need to give our ramrods to somebody. There, you can have better ramrods. You don't have ramrods at all. You can be a veteran auxiliary unit. You have ramrods. Do you have ramrods? You do not. Neither do you. Yeah, why don't we give it to you guys? Charge and move speed. Here, let's give it to you guys. Charge and move speed. Okay. With that, I think we're good. Here, let's go ahead and go around the swamp. We'll come visit this herd real quick. See if there's any towns here that we can visit and replenish both our manpower and our ammunition. And I wouldn't mind getting another excellent greatcoat for our grenadiers here. These guys don't really need a spontoon anymore. So let's see if we can give them something more fitting. I could give them... I could give them an entrenching tool, so they're hopefully taking less damage. They also tend to get charged a lot, so maybe I could give them a blanket roll. I want to give them a cartridge box for now, and we'll think about if I had like a shepherd's axe to give them. I think that would probably be the best, because then they get the cover bonus and they get a little bit better melee, or if they get charged. And is there really no town around here? No, there's not. Here's one. It's got cheap items, so that's good. Hmm. Very interesting. Okay, let's go ahead. I don't think we'll have time to come back here, but that's something that we can consider, I guess. And there's no artillery here. They do have excellent heavy jackets. And stable. Excellent beer. Which you could use. Oh, you can actually upgrade. Oh, no, you can't. You need one more point. Dang it. Okay. Well, soon you'll be able to upgrade. First things first. Let's buy up a ton of manpower. And let's buy up a bunch of ammunition. Yeah, let's buy this excellent coffee and the excellent beer. And let's get you the beer. I'll give you the excellent coffee. You can have the good coffee. You can probably sell off these coffees now. And then I don't think I really have a need for the spirit rations. Unless I were to just put it on them and give them like uber charge damage. But I think I'll sell it. I'll probably sell these too. And I'll give you good beer. And then we have a bunch of items to sell. Anything good in here? Cylindrical ramrods are pretty good. Let's just do that. Now we've got really good cylindrical ramrods we can put on to this unit. That frees up some iron ramrods. I could give to you guys. I kind of like all those items. Is there anyone else I could give? I could give these guys ramrods. Just make them reload really quickly. Like the idea of that. And I know they have heavy jackets in here, but I would probably rather replace the heavy jacket with like a good breastplate. I don't really want to use that at the moment. Let's see if we've got any excellent weapons in here. Not really. There are heavy saddles. Okay, so let's buy the heavy saddle and let's buy the lance. We can sell off some things here. And now we can give you heavy saddle, give you the good heavy saddle. Actually, maybe we leave you with this for now, just because probably more valuable moving around faster and racking up kills. And you will get this this cavalry lance eventually. It's not at this moment. With that, I think I bought most of the things I want to. I'm gonna hold out for another artillery unit. So hopefully we come across one here in the near future. Go ahead and force march. We've got the food for it, and we need to save on time a little bit. Let's leave. Move into marching stance, and then we can burn through. We can burn through some time to succeed here. We got a heavy socket bayonet and a good Delft musket out of it, so I'd say that's fairly worth it. Let's give you the heavy socket. And then this Delft. What's the comparison here? And then here. You guys are all using good. Okay. So let's switch that and get rid of that. Might as well sell off these. And I'll keep like a musket or two just in case. But we don't need to be holding on to quite so many. Okay. And then who's still hurt here? These grenadiers are, and these musketeers are. So let's go ahead and keep marching. We'll even force march over here. Oh, and they will give us... They will give us a unit. So here's the question is... Would I rather have one of those units versus getting an artillery unit, which I think I'd rather have the artillery. Or do I want to turn one of those guys into an artillery unit? Maybe the French. Maybe I could turn the French into like an artillery unit. This will get me like a Freikorps battery. They will fire pretty quickly. And then these guys are also relatively quickly firing artillery units, and this is just like a big artillery unit. Okay. Maybe we just get a Freikorps unit. Yeah, so they won't be super accurate, but they will reload very quickly. And that could be useful in a frontline artillery unit. So let's get them suited up. Okay, that's good. So now let's go ahead and march over here, intercept this patrol army. Have a quick battle with them, maybe come down here, do some purchasing, and then come up here and fight that encamped army. And out of this battle, I think I want the experience because I really need to be upgrading these Russian reserve musketeers and our Freikorps recruits. Okay, we've set up for this battle, so now we're going to play it out. Holding a defensive line along this hill, and then on these hedges and on this hill as well. go ahead and speed up. What's kind of cool is that the Freikorps are just naturally really fast, so they should be a lot better at chasing down routing enemy units than our Russian units. Once again, we're going to leave a hole here for the artillery to fire through with canister. Grenadiers are going to be here to provide support if anyone comes up too close to them. You guys can unlimber, as can you. This is the more dangerous side of their line because they have the veteran musketeers over here. They also have some veteran musketeers. They actually have 2 grenadiers here in the middle, which I didn't notice the first time I was looking through. So we actually need to keep an eye on them, but fortunately they should be running into our canister unit here. They have any artillery? No, they just have cavalry, it looks like. So we'll just need to react to counter the cavalry. It looks as if they're not even planning on assaulting over here. They're just coming after our veteran fusilier units here that we've got lined up. So let's get our Freikorps forward as well as our life guard. I'll put them on the other side of the river. And we'll send the Freikorps. Actually, let's just hold with the Freikorps for a minute. Just let them figure out what they're gonna do. Provincial cavalry can move up as well. Switch here to canister. Looks like a good chunk of their cavalry is moving over this way, so I am positioning the cuirassiers over here to support a little bit more. Oh, they're shooting at our grenadiers. Okay, let's pull the grenadiers back a little bit. And let's try to soften up that cavalry. Okay. Let's bring forward these units. Let's bring the Freikorps up. You guys can come over here. Let's keep an eye on that cavalry. Let's move you guys over a little bit more so you're better able to respond. You guys can come over too. Okay. Alright, their cavalry is all clumped up, which is good. We can get a bunch of kills on them. These guys are racking up kills. Provincial cavalry should have been over here to chase them down, but that's okay. Now we need to keep hitting that cavalry, because they are up to no good. Okay, let's send you guys forward. Get our grenadiers spread out. Okay, that's our guys charging in. Good. Oh, and theirs as well. Okay, here comes the cavalry. Hold fire for just a second. Okay, let's open fire. Yeah, let's help them out. I wasn't fast enough at getting the Fry Corps out there. Guys, pull back. Hold fire for a minute. Don't hit our cuirassiers. You guys can come forward. You guys didn't fire a single shot? Oh my gosh. Okay, well the two of you can run up and try to attack him. Alright, so my Right Corps units didn't get any experience. That was a misplay. Losses weren't too bad. Let's take the veterancy. That means that these guys can upgrade now. And these guys can upgrade into dragoons. That's good. Let's restore everything. Oh, we got some gunner implements. Which is really good. And veterancy gain. You could use that. Reload and move speed. Probably best on these guys. but I wouldn't mind if you guys had it. This we can sell off. We've got a good toe worm here. Upgrade someone's toe worm. I know someone around here has to have a toe worm. Here, we'll just give you a good one. I won't be using the cavalry pistol. I won't be using the medicinal herbs, won't be using this. And I won't need this. Oh, melee brigade has a upgrade. Recovering the stamina isn't too terrible. Let's do reroll, see if we can find something more melee oriented. Let's just do one more. Let's go with the charge. Okay. And then could give these guys the reload move speed treatise. Or I could give it to these guys so that they move around a little bit faster. Maybe that's what I do. Let's give you that. And then find... Oh, you could use another upgrade. Here, why don't I give you entrenching tools? And you don't need that anymore, so you can have this instead. Okay, you're gaining veterancy. You have got the veterancy gain. Who else could use some more veterancy? I mean, okay, you guys are... Here, let's just give it to these guys. Help them try to generate a little bit more veterancy. And I think we'll call that good. Let's fill in these empty holes. Is there anything else that's useful that I could give you? Maybe a toe worm? Or wooden stake? Yeah, let's just give these guys wooden stakes. Okay, and that's good. Let's then... We told everyone to replenish, so let's come down here for just a minute. Maybe buy some better artillery for our guys. Okay, sell off all of that. Let's take a look at the cannons again. They've got 2 Liechtensteins. Got a pretty hefty reload. 8-pounder Lycorn. What else do we have before I buy? Oh, this Commissar could be good for the Freikorps. For the extra veterancy gain. I think our artillery could also use the reload and ammo consumption, reduced ammo consumption treatise. The marksman is pretty basic. Excellent cylindrical ramrod. Not a lot of good guns here, but we could get better. Could at least buy an excellent socket bayonet. These will hurt our accuracy, so I don't really want to put one of these on. Although I could get one for our grenadiers. Powder house. We have excellent earthworks, which I will take. Let's get these equipped real quick. I might just pause here while I'm doing this. I'll pause and I'll let you guys know the rest of the purchases and equipping that I do. Okay, I'm back now, and I ended up buying another 8-pound Lighthorn, and I bought up a bunch of basically shooting equipment, which I doled out to the guys. So I got like I might have done this before I paused, but we put like the excellent cylindrical ramrod here, excellent tompions here. We put the excellent earthworks on these guys. Just kind of shared the love. I did neglect to put this one ramrod on somebody. I could do that here. Take away their Bible and give them a ramrod, so they'll reload a bit faster. But yeah, that pretty much sums up what we did. So now I think we're feeling good again and ready to take on this encamped army. So let's go ahead and we'll march on over there. Let's make sure our replenishment. What do we still need to replenish? These guys need a little bit more time. These guys need just a teensy bit more time. So let's just walk up like this, try to get like another day or two to pass. Okay. And they are bringing a lot of light infantry, fair amount of cavalry, some artillery, but they've got a lot of light infantry. They've got what, four light infantry units, 5 artillery pieces. Okay. Well, we need to keep an eye on the light infantry because I underestimated them in that last battle, and they ended up causing us to lose our artillery unit. So we need to be a little bit more mindful of them and try to maybe try and knock them out early in this battle if we can. Okay, we've deployed and we're ready to get the battle started. So we're going to be holding a defensive line that stretches from the riverbank here all the way over here to basically the edge of the map. The more dangerous part of their line is on this side. They've got veteran musketeers, they've got grenadiers, more veteran musketeers. They've got their Jaegers over here in the middle. Got a fair bit of artillery here. But on this side of the line, they're pretty weak. They've just got like Prussian musketeers, Cantonist recruits. So we've put our weaker line infantry on this side. Panders are going to be acting as our cover over here for our Russian reserve musketeers. We're going to go ahead and put them on the line. Yeah. Okay. And these guys spread out like this. You guys will be like that, and you guys will be just like that. Merge musketeers will provide support where needed. Let's get you guys spread out. The Preobrazhensky are pretty much in position. Freikorps are going to provide support and come around the flank when there's an opportunity. We've also got the Dragoons helping out over here. Cuirassiers are here. We're gonna leave a hole here for the artillery to fire through. Let's get them unlimbered. Start getting all of our artillery set up. One thing, if the Jaegers get too far forward, I would like to try to charge into them. Don't shoot. Don't shoot the Jaegers. Okay, looks like those guys shattered. That's good. And let's switch you back to round shot. Okay, I was like, I hear someone charging. Who's charging? It's our own units. Sure what these guys are up to, but we'll make them regret whatever it is that they're doing. You guys pull back. And I'm a little nervous for that. Go ahead and these guys moving forward a little bit. Let's put the Freikorps in the back here. Shucks. I don't know what their... Okay, their morale isn't dropping too much. That's good. Let's pull back our cuirassiers. Let's pull back these guys as well. Okay, those guys will rally. That's good. We should keep an eye on those cuirassiers as well as these hussars. And let's actually come back over here. Sure what those guys are up to. Okay, here comes a charge. Let's try to do as much damage as possible. I don't know what those cuirassiers are doing. These hussars have come like all the way around. Okay, here they come. Let's hold fire for just a moment. Now let's open fire. Okay, awesome. Let's send you guys into a charge. Yeah, beat the heck out of them. Now let's send our Fry Corps after this battalion artillery here. Let's have all artillery focus fire on them. And that should end the battle when these two units rout. Okay, not too bad. And actually, I don't think our losses were super bad either, so I might go with the veterancy here. $2,500, yeah, it's not extremely terrible. Yeah, so let's go with the veterancy. And I'm not going to take Unbreakable Spirit anymore. I think we've had enough of that. I think I'll go shoot and scoot, so our guys reload faster and they take less fire damage. And that will help mitigate a little bit of our army composition's extra fire damage that they receive. Okay, you can upgrade now. So, and we still have a little cannon here. So let's go ahead and upgrade you. Let's give you your small cannon. Let's give you canister. And then what else can I do for you? Could give you this excellent water bucket so you're reloading super quickly. I might Might take away your canteen to give you tea. Okay, I think that's good. You can have that. Let's get our mixed brigade upgraded. Don't love any of these, so let's do a reroll. And then let's do one more reroll. Oh yeah, the morale damage dealt is good, as is the combat effectiveness. Here, let's just deal more morale damage. And we'll sell this off, sell that. Oh, excellent full gators. Here, let's give them to you. And you can actually turn into a converged grenadier unit. It'll be a little bit bigger now. Let's give you a good great coat and there we go. We've got another musketeer unit now, and let's give you your excellent cavalry lance. I don't think we need these basic infantry hanger swords, so let's put them away. You guys have spontoons. Do you have a spontoon? No, but you have that. Here, let's give you a spontoon. Upgrade your treatise. Cover bonus and max range. I think this is a little bit better. Same here. Okay. Another charge and move speed, but I mean, these guys already have good versions of that. But it could be good for him if I were to upgrade him. I don't think I need this veterancy gain treatise very much, so I might sell that. These are marginally useful, but I could sell them and try to get better treatises. I now have 2 good cavalry lances. I only need 1. Let's give you the good full gators. We have this excellent haversack, which it's better than a canteen, so if anyone's using a canteen, I should probably switch that out. You're missing an item. You're missing like a toe worm, which unfortunately I think I've sold off like all of those worms and water buckets and such. We can keep an eye out for one. Let's go ahead and move forward. We still have a little more than 10 days until the HQ mobilizes. They do have a good water bucket here that I could buy for you. And I can give you an excellent great coat. And you could have a good one. Meaning I can now sell off these 2 greatcoats. I don't need this horse. Probably don't really need these wooden stakes either. But I will keep these earthworks. Fucking ball is fun. I do want this bucket. And we'll trade you, do that. Let's see what else they're selling here. Ooh, excellent treatise. That's also really good. Okay, nothing amazing there. This heavy saber is pretty good. But it's also not like I'm using my cavalry a ton. This would be good for our dragoons. Yeah, a lot of carbines here, but not a whole lot of, like, muskets. There is a good Tula, good Jönköping. So I might buy some of these for our more melee-focused boys. Okay, that's something to think about. They've got the foundry here. I could get a rapid firing cannon and give that to him. And just let him go to town. Which is tempting. I mean, how far away is that army? Kind of far. I don't know that I'd be able to, like, backtrack over here. Okay, ultimately, I feel like the best things that we can do is upgrade our muskets for our guys. Because he could use a better one. I'm okay with them using the Tula. It's not, like, amazing, but gets the job done. And our dragoons could just use a carbine. So let's buy this. And then let's buy this for sure. And probably a good Tula. And we'll give them the excellent Jönköping. Give them the good Tula carbine. You can have a good Tula. I'll give you a Jönköping. And let's see how this compares. How do these two compare? Really short range. Really short range on the Jönköping. The Tula is a little less accurate. But it would, I think, generally speaking, it would be better. So let's pick up one more. Could also give him a Neustadt, which is kind of like mixed, and it's not gonna be as good in melee. But it is pretty fairly decent at shooting. So maybe I will pick up the Neustadt. There. And then we can sell off these. Might switch your buckshot out for this good buck and ball. You'll consume a little bit more ammunition, but it'd probably be a little bit easier to use. And then it makes me wonder if I should surprised that the horse grenadiers are actually smaller in size than the cuirassiers. Okay, I was thinking about giving the dragoons the buckshot. I don't know, we'll hold on to it for now and figure that out. I am curious, if I were to start selling off a bunch of stuff, how much money could I get? And would it be enough to buy this? Let's act like we're going to sell these. Let's sell off our large canteens. Sell off that Tula. Let's sell off this Charleville. Could sell off some of these cartridge boxes. Entrenching tool. That'll get me up to 700. I don't know that I want to sell off too much more at this moment. So let's just sell those things. And then let's buy up the ammunition. Let's buy up manpower. And I don't think I'm going to fight that last encamped army in this episode, but I think we can at least walk over and see, do a couple of these encounters. Yeah, let's hire a guy on. I'm good with that. So now we've got a really good drill master. Let's use him on our dragoons. You've got a good one, right? Yeah. But you don't really. You're at the top, so you don't need that anymore. Here, let's give you a blanket roll instead, I guess. You guys could use this drill master. Maybe I switch him out with this treatise. You could also use a drill master. Oh, but you're already getting a lot of veterancy. I kind of like that. Anyone else that could use it? Okay. Then we've got the spontoon. Don't want to give the spontoon to anybody. Maybe this guy. We'll come resolve this encounter. See if it uses up any money. And if it doesn't, then we can give our spontoon to that other unit. Oh, nice. We can delay the HQ. That's huge. That actually would give us enough time to come back over here and buy that artillery that we were looking at. Yeah, let's do that. Nice, that was a pretty clutch find. And then I was gonna upgrade you and give you a spontoon, I believe. Okay. Perfect. Well, now the stage is set. And we can... We'll come over here and we will fight this army in the next episode. We should be able to generate enough money to come back over here and to buy some artillery, and I can always sell off like a bunch of the stuff that we have if we need just a few more tallers to reach it. So this is good. We'll go ahead and stop here. Thanks everybody for watching. As always, if you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. All these things support the channel, and I would appreciate that very much. So thanks everyone, and we'll see you in the next video.